So we knocked down 2 out of the 3. 2 out of 3 redstone components. And then I'm going to tell you how a little bit of a weird thing about redstone I forgot to tell you is that it has redstone dust is directional. Okay? So let's just set this redstone torch down. Okay? We'll set it down in line with the others. Right here, say. Okay. And I'll tell you about redstone torches right after this. But this redstone dust is on. Okay? Yes, it is. Because it has a signal strength of 15, in fact. And let's use lamps. Get a lamp, please. Not a flame book. I don't care about flame books right now. So, this redstone looks like it's pointing in no directions. You might see redstone will sometimes do this. If you put 2 next to each other, it'll actually look like it's pointing in 4 directions if you do that and you have redstone dust connecting it. I'm a little bit sick. Sorry if my voice sounds... That's why I'm sniffling, and sorry if my voice sounds all congested. But this redstone dust is actually pointing in 4 directions. Just like if you have this, okay? So that is what redstone used to look like. This pointing in 4 directions with 4 like little branches of dust coming off of it. Apparently it didn't look good enough. But anyways, we can test that it's pointing in 4 directions by putting lamps next to it. Okay? It is not, however, pointing upwards or downwards, just so you know. I'll tell you about that in a sec. So, we see that it is pointing in 4 directions, in fact, because the redstone dust is powering... Yes, it's powering and turning on the lamps. Okay. Now, what's all this hubbub about the redstone torch? Hubbub, hubbub, hubbub. Stap. Good son. So, that was pretty good, I think. So, the redstone torch, as I've showed you, outputs a signal of 15, which means that blah, 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 like we said, the signal will last for 15 blocks, including the one that is power that you are counting. But it also can be turned off. So if we have so let's do something that is used in programming quite a bit, and if then, also geometry. Geometry likes if thens. So well, proofs like if thens. I'm just rambling. So if the block that the torch is on is powered, then the torch will turn off. And I can show you this a little bit better if I raise it up a block and I put torches all along this. And you might ask, Jay, what does being powered mean? I didn't know blocks could hold redstone power. I'll tell you in just a second. I'm going to turn particles off. Not language. What are you doing? Particles minimal. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, my voice is really gravelly right now. So, all these torches just turned off because the block is being powered. And all these redstone torches are on that block. Okay? So, now, I'll tell you what the block being powered means. So, because this block is powered, meaning there is some sort of signal, redstone signal, doesn't really matter how strong it is. Look, it doesn't have to be 15. Can be 14. however strong it is, this block is actually receiving redstone power. See, we tested that and we proved it because the lamp turned on. But here's the catch. That seems quite easy. But if I have this, and it's important, if I have that and it's 3 or it's if there's 2 or so now when I do this, it's not going to power though. But we just proved sorry. Let me restart. This redstone dust is powering the block, like I showed you over here. Okay? This redstone dust is powering the block. The lamp is receiving power from the block because the block has a redstone signal going into it. But if we just proved that, then why is this not working? We have a block that is powered. By the way, side note, it only works with solid blocks, so stuff like glass does not conduct redstone. And bedrock, I'm pretty sure doesn't conduct redstone, but I don't really... let's just do this. Lamp. Yeah, okay, bedrock conducts redstone. Let's test if glass does. No, it does not. Neither will leaves. Leaves are right here. Neither will things like cauldrons and stuff like that. Pistons actually don't conduct redstone, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, so many tests. So many tests. Ah! That's your weird sound of the day, brought to you by Jay. Yeah, yep. And let's see if it... Okay. So pistons don't conduct redstone either because they are not solid. But now so I'm just gonna actually, the redstone is pointing at the redstone block. Oh crap, I didn't tell you all about that. The redstone here is pointing all 4 directions, and this redstone is only pointing in 2. We can test this again. So sorry, I'll just be right back to that. We can test this by, first of all, visually, we can tell that it's facing that direction. The way that I'm punching, it's going that way. And it's not powering the redstone lamp, which means that it's not facing this direction. If we did this, and we had this redstone lamp right here, it would turn on. It's not being powered by any of these things. I can even prove that to you. Yeah, that's what, like, redstone is directional. That's important to remember from that. So if you, like, wire up a Christmas tree and have all this up in here, and then you do this and you're like, why? Then just put the redstone on top, because that's how it actually works, with the redstone on top. Because the redstone is touching this, so I guess it does power the block below it. I want to see this. Oh, wait, there's no way to... I don't know how to test that. I know how to test it. Oh, right, it does, because look at this. Ready? So it is sorry. Correction from right here. The redstone powers all 4 directions, and it also is powering the block below it because it is on the block. So it's actually on the block, and it is powering the block. So that is how that's directionally how redstone works. Now back to blocks getting powered. Well, this does not work. And the reason why that is because the signal strength of redstone has to be 15 in order to pass through a block. Sorry. It has to be greater than 15, I guess. So a repeater can pass through a block. However, that doesn't mean that the block isn't powered right now. It just means that the redstone on the other side isn't strong enough to get it. So what we can do is we can either put a repeater right here, or we can put a repeater on the other side. So the repeater, remember, it boosts the redstone signal even when the redstone signal is almost dead. So I'll show you that right here. The repeater, this redstone signal would be dead. We put the repeater there, and since it has a redstone signal on its other end, it works. And this works at any point in the signal, at any time. So those are the ways to get signal through a block, like this or like this, and not like that. And now another question you might be having. I can only answer the questions that you might have. Please leave questions and comments in the comment section in my theoretical pants, because my character isn't real, but his pants would be in the comment section down below. Yes, as John Green always says. So now we can tell that even though this block, this lamp, is receiving power from the block next to it, this block isn't getting powered right now. We can test that by doing this, touching at any time, at any place, this block with a redstone lamp, and we can tell that it's not on. Pistons too. So why is that? Well, it's not a glitch, it's not a bug, it just is common sense here at almost level 42. 52, almost at level 52, it just makes sense. If this block had redstone power and it conducted it to the one next to it, and the redstone lamp could still pick it up, wouldn't that mean that every single block in the whole entire map would have to be powered? If you powered a single block, that would load the entire map at once. Chunk loading is a little bit weird, but that would load the entire map at once, and it also would make redstone not fun, because it wouldn't work. Time set 0! Boom! I am the lord of this land. 'Tis Minecraft. No one put me in charge of a universe that's not smart. So, yeah, that's how that works. So let me just put this. I will have this the world download in the description, by the way, probably. Oh, here's another thing. Now I have to go back to something about redstone torches. So this block is powering this weakly, as Seth Bling would say. The Seth of Bling would say. So this lamp, so lamp number sign, let's get a sign up in here. So lamp number 1 is being powered, and lamp number 2 is not conducting the power, because once again, it wouldn't make sense if we had a long line of redstone crap. We had a long line of redstone lamps, and one got powered, and then it lit up the whole thing. That wouldn't really make very much sense, and that would be not fun. And that would also power blocks, and game code would be ruined, and yeah. Cats living with dogs, and dogs living with cats, cats living with dogs. Oh, I forget the line from Ghostbusters. No. If you remember the line, comment it down below with your question. That's you, Droftarb. Droftarb, that's your homework. go look up that line. Cats living with dogs. I don't even know anymore. But anyways, so one more thing about torches. I forgot to tell you. What blocks do they power? And just like with the redstone, we can test this with some lamps. I should have tile drops off. So, okay, I'm back. So, now I just turned tile drops off, and I'll explain the game rules in another episode of Jay's tutorials. So, as I will probably with scoreboards and the like. So, redstone torches power all 4 blocks. They're like redstone dust in the fact that they power all 4 blocks. You see redstone torch, all 4 blocks around them. Okay? They do not, however, power the block that they are on. Or, let's see this. Let's test this. They do not power the block they are on. And if they are on a wall, then they'll power the block below them. So let's just break this and put it one more over. So thank gosh for creative mode. Thank Jeb for creative mode. Even though it was Notch. So I don't know who made creative mode. Could be your mother and I wouldn't care. Well, I don't know. So if Jeb is your mother, I don't know what happened. So redstone torches will not power the block that they are on. They will power the blocks around them, though. And right here, we can see that they also power right in front of them, even if they're on a wall. So we can say that safely, that works. We'll just do this, so that makes more sense. So we can see that it powers all 4 blocks around them, but not the block that they're on, because, now, ready? So if they powered the block that they were on, then they would instantly turn off, right? Wouldn't they? Because if the block that a redstone torch is on is powered, then it turns off. So if the redstone torch powers the block that it's on, then it'll turn off, and then it'll turn back on, and that creates a loop, and that might crash your game. So yeah, I think that is a sufficient amount of redstone knowledge. If you would like to comment some questions in the question section down below, feel free. I really need the feedback. Anything about microphones or quality of microphones or questions. Questions are the best thing you can give me. And now, randomness. No camera tricks, guys. Thanks for watching.